did you ever go through a phase where you needed to prove yourself? So where you're like, okay, I'm taking it seriously now. World, I'm taking it seriously. Uh, Vidya.
Start on me this time.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything. I mean, the closest thing I can think of was something like NaNoWriMo, where it's just, there's a challenge. The first NaNoWriMo I did actually beat it, or I actually got through the 50,000 words. And then the next 2 or 3 after that, I failed miserably. But and then I went through another couple, I think more recently, where I did do 50,000 words again. So that's something, at this point, I know I can shoot out 50,000 words in a month. I think I've proved that to myself, at least. Now, whether they're good or not is a different story.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess I'm still kind of proving myself that I can do this, and that's probably going to come when I actually have a book that I think I'm ready to send out.
Yeah.
And, if it actually gets accepted somewhere, that would be nice.
Yeah. I think some of us are still in that stage.
Yeah.
Me included. So Sherry.
I'm with Vidya. I think I'm still trying to prove myself. I do have an agent, but I think until I actually have that book contract in hand, I'm still feeling like I'm not there yet. And people can still point and say, see, you're not good enough. Yeah. And, of course, even when I have a book out, people can still point and say, oh, my God, that's a horrible book. But then they don't have to buy it. But someone had faith enough in it to buy it and publish it.
Yeah, I'm always trying to prove myself because, like so many writers, I'm almost hilariously neurotic. So there's just, and I don't actually think that I would ever feel like I'd proven myself. There have been moments where I've had that brief moment where I'm like, all right, I made it into Clarion. Now I have proved that I'm good enough for that, and I'll be good. And that lasts about 20 minutes, and then I'm on to, clicking through and seeing who sold what and being horribly jealous of them all. I don't know. I think probably trying to prove myself in one way or another has led me to do things that are a bit ridiculous. Like, I've done NaNoWriMo a lot. And typically what happens, and this happens like every year, is I'll start out and I'm doing well, I'm writing, however many words you need to write a day to stay up. And then that'll last about a week. And then I'll stop for like 2 weeks and get like 30,000 words behind. But I don't want to lose. And so my writing group back when I used to live in Bellingham, we pretty much just always planned on the last night of NaNoWriMo, we'd get like cookies or soda or whatever, and then they would just hang out and watch me write and laugh at me. There was one, yeah,
Oh,
there was one memorable year when basically the year-end party, quote unquote, which was really just watch Kefi write and laugh at him. I ended up writing 24,000 words in about 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to give up after about an hour, but they kept throwing things at me, so I kept going.
That's definitely motivation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you call that motivation, I call that trauma.
There's that too. There's nothing to say that the two can't go hand in hand, even if that's not really a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so John.
Yeah, I'm totally still in that phase. But the goalposts keep moving. I used to think, okay, all I have to do to really prove myself is finish this story. Then I just need to send it out. Then I need to get into this workshop or whatever. And I guess I've proved myself compared to what I thought I needed to do a couple of years ago. But now I realize that there's just way too much left to go. But I'm happy with it. I guess in another way, I have proved to myself that I can do a lot of what I think needs to be done. It's just a matter of continuing to do it.